Now we as a movement exist in the millions of individuals, but together we move as one. And as one, we cannot be stopped. We will not be stopped.
Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. Will Beyond Meat become the market leader in plant-based substitute meals? Well, in this video, you guys are gonna find out. I've done some really deep dive research, even more than normal, into this stock, Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND, because this could really be a very interesting play for the long term. This company has the potential to become the Apple of the plant-based substitute market. Plant-based meat industry has grown into a $20 billion business, and there are many challenges which still remain. However, it's expected to grow to over $23 billion by 2024. So that's according to the market research company Euromonitor. So in this video, I've done a full taste test of the burgers. I've ate around 6 Beyond Meat burgers, real meat burgers, and a veggie substitute burger, and really to weigh up the costs, the benefits, the taste factor of this burger. Does the company have a premium product which is better than their competitors? Because there's been quite a lot of debate on this. Taste test, and then we're going to dive into the technicals and check out some buy points for Beyond Meat stock. So before we hop right in, guys, if you do appreciate the value in this video, all the research which has gone into it, all these burgers which I've had to eat and review for you guys, then feel free to give this video an early thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't joined the investing family yet, we focus on deep dive stock analysis and research. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And with that being said, let's dive in. So hopping straight into the share price for Beyond Meat, as you can see here, the stock's been on a rampage. So I believe this company IPO'd in 2019. The stock went up by 200%. So the stock reached around $234 per share in 2019. There was a lot of hype behind the plant-based meat substitute space. However, since then, this company has been struggling. Well, the stock's been struggling, shall I say, and the stock's down 38% from that high point. However, it has been an extremely volatile roller coaster ride. I hope you guys are holding on tight if you do own shares in this company. Full disclosure, guys, I do have shares in Beyond Meat at the moment. And as you can see, the stock went down 22%. This was a good buying point here. Now skyrocket by 40% there for the stock. Okay, so for the review, I've actually created this whole table and I've analyzed 3 different burgers. So I've analyzed Beyond Meat, I've analyzed Linda McCarthy's burger, which is Paul McCartney's wife, and they basically stated meat-free is the new rock and roll, said Sir Paul McCartney on Linda's vegetarian legacy. So I think she's passed away now, but she's still got this nice brand of veggie burgers, and they do seem very good. And then we did a real meat burger test. So these are the 3 burgers which I tested. I have their different weights here. In terms of the weights, they're very, very similar. And Linda McCartney's burger, Linda McCartney's packaging is actually slightly better than Beyond Meat's packaging, just by looking at it, just by analysing it. The cost, now this is a real major factor. So the cost of Linda McCartney's burgers and the real meat burger was around £2.50. We're here in the UK. Beyond Meat's burger was double the price, so £5 for just 2 of these little burgers. To me, it does seem extremely expensive. I know they have a very strong brand, but it is much more expensive. It's double the cost of the competitors. And the question is the product twice as good as their competitors? Well, I'm going to show you guys a little review I've done now of Beyond Meat burgers. Real meat, Beyond burger. Also good. A little bit of a aftertaste. Not as good as the real meat. There's a little bit of an aftertaste, like a veggie aftertaste. However, check out the veggie burger. The Beyond burger, well, it doesn't taste as real as the Beyond Meat burger. This is the Beyond burger, which is here also. And then we've got, this is the other one I tried, the veggie burger, which is good. They're all good, but the real meat's definitely the best. This one is not far behind, and this is without toppings. I think if it's got sauces on and everything else, which I'm going to try in a minute, then it'll be very difficult to tell a major difference. So as you can see, that's really interesting stuff. So if I highlight some of the points which I mentioned in that little video there, in terms of taste, the real meat burger wins hands down. Real meat, which you get from a butcher's, from a cow, it wins hands down in terms of flavor. I believe that could be due to the fat content, because it tastes very juicy, succulent. It just tastes so good when I tried it. However, Beyond Meat does come in at a close second. It does taste more realistic than the veggie alternatives. It does taste more realistic than Linda McCartney's burger. Is it much better than Linda McCartney's burger? Well, it's all preferential, and that's the difficult thing with taste testing, is really it's subjective and it's based on the person. So some people prefer it, some people don't. But personally, I've given Real Meat Burgers a number 1 on this list, Beyond Meat Burgers number 2, and Linda McCartney's number 3. So out of the 3, that's the ranking. In terms of appearance, so the Beyond Burgers actually in the packaging, they look the smallest and not as realistic. And when people are buying food, even despite these being the same weights, Linda McCartney's burger and Beyond Meat's burger, the fact that Beyond Meat's burger looks smaller and it's also double the price, people may actually see that and say, okay, I'm not really getting much here for my money. I actually personally thought it looked a little bit like a baby fetus, like a fetus burger. But that, yeah, maybe that's just my mind. But yeah, Linda McCartney's, I'd said their actual burger in the packaging looked much better. And then Real Meat Burger, of course, that looked real, it looked fantastic, it looked juicy, and it also looked much larger. And I think that is a key factor also, which plays into people's minds. I know some people look at weights, I look at weights because I'm quite scientific, but a lot of people, their first instinct when they are buying food in a supermarket, I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I believe a lot of people, they will look at the size of the product, and there's a lot of tricky packaging these days and you can't really see the size of the product, but a lot of people do look for the size of the product. And if there's this tiny burger and it's twice the cost, will you pay for that burger? I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys, so please do comment below. So hands down, Linda McCartney's burger is the healthiest on this list. And the reason for that is the fact that it's a pure veggie burger. Beyond Meat does come in second. It has less saturated fat than a 70% lean beef burger, but not a 90% lean beef burger. So if there's a choice between a 90% lean beef burger and Beyond Meat's burger, to be honest, from a health point of view, they're very, very similar. However, a benefit of Beyond Meat is they're non-GMO, so genetically modified organisms, I believe that is. Unlike Impossible Foods, their competitor, which is GMO. So that really is a benefit for Beyond Meat. Then finally, if we hop into the brand, so the brand is actually a really, really powerful factor when it comes to any product. And I believe hands down in this competitive landscape we live in, Beyond Meat does have the strongest brand, and they are continuously improving the brand. So I did actually a post on my Instagram and I asked a few people if they tried Beyond Meat burgers. Quite a few people responded and said yes. Now, if I picked up a random veggie burger and asked the same thing, I don't think I'd get that response. I watched some of their Instagram posts. They've got Kim Kardashian.
The thing that I really love about Beyond Meat is it has 0 cholesterol. That's like crazy.
Oh my, I like this meat better than regular meat. I prefer this meat too.
They've got Kevin Hart, who's a known vegan.
The plant-based diet is something that I navigated towards, and
so if they can actually keep doing this influencer marketing campaign, which is a proven success mechanism for many new products and services these days, they have around 1 million followers on Instagram, and I even saw these guys in a South Park episode.
Come and visit your town's only plant-based burger joint.
It's not the town's only plant-based burger joint.
So it's clear that it's ubiquitous in our day-to-day lives. Now, moving forward, Beyond Meat as a business has a few alternatives. So they can do scale economics, so they can keep growing and expanding the business. And from that, they can actually bring down their manufacturing costs, which maybe is what they're trying to do right now. Or they can reduce their costs, which will reduce their margins, which I don't think really is a major option for Beyond Meat. I got an estimated fair value per share of around $76 per share. Now, the stock at the moment is trading around $149, so it is looking overvalued right now. Is it crazily overvalued? Well, maybe not compared to its previous highs of 200, 230 in the past. So I've outlined some buy points here for you guys. If it dropped to 120, I've identified a small support here. To me, that's buy point 1 if you want a really small position, if you really can't wait to actually enter this stock. Buy point 2, $100 per share. This is where it dropped to on the 4th of May 2021. That was a nice strong buy point to actually load up on some shares with this company. And the fair value I personally got from my fundamental analysis is around $78 per share. So I did trim my position at the highs, and I do hold my current position at the moment. If it does get up to these sort of levels, 230, I'll probably trim it again. But if it does drop down this way to more $100 or less, then I'll probably load up the truck on this stock. But remember, guys, this is not financial advice. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything we discussed today in this video beyond burgers, the differences, the comparisons. Would you eat them instead of meat? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please do comment below. And remember guys, if you did find value in the video and all this research which has gone into it, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.